If you were dating a traditional guy, in what ways would you be traditional? Would you listen to what he says?
I wouldn't.
Would you let him lead?
Fuck other dudes.
Okay.
Yeah, like listen to him, let him lead. Like, yeah, that's like one way, is just like listening and like respecting like the conversations he has, or like just like, yeah, I mean like listening. I mean, there's just not a lot like you can do to like leave like a huge first impression besides like what she said, like being yourself.
Sure.
Like it's just like, I mean, until the relationship progresses, there's just not a lot of things like a girl can do to show her appreciation towards the guy that she's with.
It's not until further. And you said
I mean,
it's
the big
initial
one.
stage.
The big one is fidelity.
But and like,
the
I
big
mean,
one
you
is
can pay,
fidelity.
like,
well, you're not dating yet.
Right.
So you expect the girl to be loyal to you before on the first date?
That is probably the most attractive thing a girl could do.
But it's not
is
reciprocated.
Saying, I'm not seeing other guys right now. I'm just talking to you. That is probably the most attractive thing a girl could do or say.
I can guarantee you that on a first date. I can guarantee you that on a third. But I mean, on the first day, I'm still feeling it out.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Chivalry is dead today because too many women got advice about men from other women who have absolutely no idea about men, period. Ladies, listen to me, because they started up this question and they said, if you're dating a traditional guy, and you're dating other men at the same time, you're a thought pocket. You're for the streets. If the dude that you're dating is more modernly minded, he'll probably accept it to a degree. Maybe he just won't ask you about the shit. But traditional dude, definitely grounds for expulsion. Yo, imagine a dude that will only be a protector or a provider when a feminine woman comes around, as opposed to all women. It just wouldn't work. You would get the X from the door. But see, on the flip side, due to like feminist propaganda such as Cosmopolitan, it is now normalized in our culture for women to date multiple dudes at the same time, to be playing the field, which is modern to the highest degree. But at the same time, they want you to pay on the first date. So you're modern, but you accept the benefits of being traditional while also not being a traditional woman. Absurd.
You said, wait a minute. I'm a professional woman, and you're a failure. Don't tell me nothing about your profession. You're a failure if you can't keep a man. No profession can make you happy. No profession. Call yourself whatever the hell you want to. If there ain't a man in your life to make you happy, your profession can never do for you what God made man to do for you. How do you rest his mind, sister? When that man is productive when he comes home, he needs to rest and draw strength again to go back and produce some more.
Gents, listen up. So I recently moved to a new city. I've been busy out exploring the tantalizing wares of said city. Was out, came across a pretty young thing, walked up, eventually said something, got the number. When I was walking away, she was like, yo, it's really dope how forward and mature that you conducted yourself within this, coming up and talking to me. I told her I was 37 years old, and when I looked at her again, her eyes completely bugged out of her head. I told her that my secret to keeping my skin looking young and delectable is today's sponsor of the video, Tiege Hanley. Fellas, listen to me. Invest in your skin. Stop using body wash or bar soap on your face. Do yourself a favor and pick up some Tiege Hanley. Now, I recommend that you start with the level 1 simple because it's the easiest and the most affordable way to get started. And when you do, you'll get this card in the box, which is a game changer because it tells you exactly how much of it to use. When it comes to skincare, early prevention is critical to your skin. Still not convinced? Well, they have over 5,000 5-star reviews from customers all over the globe. Plus, being a Tiege member gives you access to 20% off retail price, free US and Canada shipping, and access to exclusive monthly deals. And because Tiege Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're giving my viewers access to an exclusive deal. Just click the first link down in the description box down below to receive not only 30% off, but a free gift. Do not miss out on this amazing deal. Click that link and get started today.
And under the bed, I found this, which is a squishy, sticky thing that I think is and I think he's been sticking his little penis in it and using this. his Stroke It Right jack-off cream. And sticking his little piece in his fake little
You're killing me, man! When I originally saw this video, I debated whether or not I wanted to bring up here to the platform to be able to speak about it, but I think that is necessary outside of it being on the cusp of YouTube's content guidelines. Nevertheless, I think it's an important discussion to have. There's a couple of things that I picked up in this particular clip that I think needs discussion about. First things first, I don't think that this particular situation is a laughing matter at all. But do you hear the degree of maniacal that goes into her laugh as she's describing this sensitive time in a young boy's life where his hormones are going absolutely crazy and he's figuring out one way to get him up over the hump. And instead of having a conversation with her son to more formally educate him regarding the things that he's experiencing, this terrible human being records it, laughs about it, and puts it on the damn internet for clicks and for views. And not only that, but when it's describing this about her son, continues to use language such as he puts his little thing up in it. Even some of y'all mothers can't help but utilizing sign language. Listen, ma'am, I'm gonna talk to you right now as if you was in the room with me right now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna talk to you right now as if I was that child's father. And we're gonna assume that you're a single mother because why would any man on God's green earth want to continue a relationship with someone who they figure out has the type of mindset that you have? What if it was you? What if your son created an IG reel for clicks, a TikTok for views, because he went into your room and found something that you use on your private time and blasted it across social media so that your church group, the people that you work with, and your family knew exactly what you do within your own world. One of the most fundamental things that boys as well as young men respect about women in our lives is the ability to be private. Privacy is key, but apparently you prioritize your likes and your comments over the importance of creating a secure environment for your children to grow up in. Women rely on men for security, and in return, you should adorn us with respect as well as privacy. Children rely on both parents in the household for security. What you have just done to this young boy is the absolute opposite of security. And truth be told, I wouldn't even be mad at the young boy if he never wanted to talk to you ever again. But the thing is that he'll probably be forced to as long as he's a minor. Content just like this is exactly why I say mothers are not equipped to ensure that a young boy becomes a successful young man, because they're not men and they simply don't know or understand how important some of these issues matter to us. But you know where this actually comes from? Decades of feminist propaganda infused in our media, so much so that you have talk shows and shit talking about men's D size or big D energy and all this shit, as well as within our music as well. So much so that it is normalized to you to be able to make fun of what a young child might be investigating within his life, but not any young child, your young child. You, madam, should be absolutely ashamed of yourself. And let me be clear, I'm not condoning the things that you found within his room and his particular route that he took in order to get the deed done, but it's a natural component of life. What I'm not condoning is your particular response. As a responsible parent, this was the absolute wrong decision. You, ma'am, are a weirdo, and to be touching it all like that and put it in front of the camera makes you a clown. And y'all wonder why so often I even say on my platform is that, listen, young men, don't even share information, private information with your mothers. Share it with your fathers and share it with your boys, because obviously they don't know what to do when they're presented with the information. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. Guys, what do you think about the comments of today's video? I get up in arms in conversations like this because she's willing to sacrifice her relationship with her son. For what? For the life of me. Sometimes I feel like in order to be a parent, like you need a license. Like you got to pass like a test, like a driver's ed exam. You understand what I'm talking about? Right? Like you cannot engage in the intercourse at all All right, unless you pass like level 1. Level 2, then you might be able to like take off the condom or something like that. But like, holy moly, for the life of me, why would you choose to do this? Completely and utterly absurd. Guys, last but not least, Patreon link down below. If you guys are interested in being a part of my inner sanctum, that's where to find me. And also be sure to click on my link for the Modern Man's Playbook as well. Beam up and see the things that are in store. Until next time, YouTube, peace.
You don't wanna see me get vexed. Bars on your phone, tell them man you can't jack. The big girl, the ones who can't stretch. Breaking the neck when we in the car next. You don't wanna see me get vexed. Bars on your phone, tell them man you can't jack. The big girl, the ones who can't stretch. Breaking the neck when we in the car next. Dead bars, need defibrillation ASAP. Get boxed with a straight guy. I'm reminded of mind state they lack. Every time that they incline, we go way back. All they wanna be is just ruthless. Never seen